Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And our live game is Fulham against Norwich. Well, here is a guy who needs little embellishment, voted the world's best player.
Well, listen, you just can't argue with fact, and the fact of the matter is this fella's the best footballer on the planet. I don't need to add any more, do I? It's got to be indisputable.
So the two starting lineups. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'll choose Per Mertesacker. He's got his critics, but when he's got his determined head on, he's far more decisive in dealing with trouble, and so he should be at 6.5 feet tall.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And back out it comes. Valbuena passes it through. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Is there any support? He might not need it. He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Norwich are struggling horribly. 5 consecutive defeats. Carrick with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Looks like a good ball through. Enzo Perez looking to get on the end of this. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Houlihan knocks it towards the front. Now it's Jarvis. Forward it goes. And it's Perez. Defoe! And he's there to make a great save.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
Dembele. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. That intervention was very necessary. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Dembele. Norwich get it back again. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Valbuena pings it out wide. Valbuena has a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
That's a waste. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? It's a throw. Maxi Rodriguez. They've got a corner here. Towering header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, in the circumstances, I think he did well to get some sort of attempt on goal because he was pretty much hurried and hassled out of that.
And it's Valbuena. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Defoe going for goal! He can get that clear. And the first half is done. The midway point of the game.
Fulham ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Fulham can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Maxi Rodriguez. Played out to the wing. Whipped in. He's there to get rid. Out towards the flank. Brian Ruiz. Maxi Rodriguez. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
That'll be a throw-in. And it's Perez. And Enzo Perez! Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Defoe. Good clearance and very necessary. Norwich have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach. They've managed to get it away. Jarvis gets it back. Fulham. Defoe. Fulham. Well, in probably an entirely one-sided game, still up for grabs. Nothing to show for all the pressure. Jarvis tries a long pass towards the front. Redmond. Juanfran looks to slip it through. And it's Defoe. It upfield. Now it's Jarvis. lovely close control. Enzo Perez is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Well, they would seem to...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee's come over, it's a red card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Eliseu looking up to see who wants it. Arda Turan will try cutting inside here. And he's done it!
And you can't but admire that from a player from whom we expect to come to the fore at crucial moments. Doing it, however, is another matter, and his influence just grows and grows.
An absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Fulham take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Oh, good interception. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Fulham need to hold on for a few more moments. Now the pass. Brian Ruiz looking to get on the end of this. Eliseu gets it, and now what? And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Fulham win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. Fulham leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye.
Take long to